Bienvenidos. My name is Doreen, and I'm a Kundalini Yoga teacher trainee with Yoga Vision. Today we're going to do a series of warm-up exercises, a Kriya for Oneness, and a meditation for unwanted thoughts. We're going to start off with just sitting with a tall, straight spine, and we're going to loosen up our necks, just giving them quick little rotations. Bring up our shoulders and relax. Lean back on our spines. We're going to have our head and neck in alignment with our spine. If you need to lean up against a sofa, a wall, or if you want to sit in a chair, I invite you to do so now. We're going to use a series of props. I do have pillows and blocks here to help support me along with a bolster. It gives me a little lift and it helps keep my legs in a way where I'm comfortable to sit in lotus pose. I'm in easy pose. So we're going to start now with alternate nostril breathing. We're going to take our left hand and put it in Gya Mudra, thumb and index finger to touch and rest it onto our left leg. We're going to use our right hand and we're going to use just the thumb and the pinky. You're going to start the inhalation through your left side nostril. Pinch the left side nostril and then exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Pinch. Exhale through the left. And you're going to continue this breath work for 3 minutes. Inhaling through the left, pinching the left, and exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right, pinch, exhaling through the left. Ensure that you are having equal inhalations and exhalations as you're inhaling the breath and exhaling the breath. Ensure that when you're inhaling, you are expanding your lungs to its full capacity. And as you're exhaling, you're contracting your lungs and emptying them out completely. This particular breath is a great breath to balance your left and right hemispheres, especially if you are constantly on this fight or flight movement. What it does is it helps desensitize those senses and it gives you an opportunity to release and to relax. You have less than 1.5 minutes to go. And just continue the deep inhalations from one nostril, exhale to the other, and then alternate. Breathing in this way helps balance your energy and your aura. I also find for my sinuses, whenever I'm a little stuffed up, it helps open up my sinus passages. So if you're ever stuffy in the morning or you suffer from allergies like I do, this is a really great breath work to do early in the morning when you're trying to kind of open up those passages and release a little bit of the stuffiness and the mucus that has built up overnight. We have less than 30 seconds to go. You're doing great. Keep it up. Take a deep breath in on your left side. I want you to hold, suspend the breath. I want you to squeeze your root lock, your anus, sex organs, and then bring the energy up. And release cannon breath. And relax. Allow the energy to settle back down and allow your breath to regulate itself as we move on to the Adi Mantra. It's in the ancient language of Gurmukhi. And the words are Ong, O-N-G, Namo, N-A-M-O, Guru, G-U-R-U, Rev, D-E-V, Namo, N-A-M-O. I bow to the teacher within. This is invoking and inviting all of our ancestors and all those gurus that came before us to come now and support us and protect us during our time as we surrender ourselves to the Kriya and the meditation and become one with the Divine Source. We're going to rub the palms together. And this stimulates the nadis at the end of our hands and our nerve endings. And it also gives us an indication and it tells our body that we're about to go into a meditative state. We're going to bring our thumbs up against our chest. We're going to inhale through our nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale again. Exhale. And we're going to inhale and chant the Adi Mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. 2 more times. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Last time. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Hold, suspend the breath. And exhale to relax. We're now going to move on to a series of warm-up exercises. So I'm going to move my props out of the way. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a rotation of the neck, and we're just going to drop our heads over to the left ear, meeting the left ear, left shoulder, and then just slowly rotate our heads in a circular motion. And we're going to do this for 2 minutes. For 1 minute. Make sure you do slow and deliberate circles with the head. Now for the modification of this, you can bring your chin down to your chest and bring your head to the left side and then bring your head to the right side. And this is a modified version of the head circles, especially if you have cervical spine issues, then this will protect you and not aggravate those issues that you have in your neck area. But if you're able to do the full rotation, I invite you now to do so. One more time in this direction. And now we're going to rotate the opposite way. And if you have opted for the modified version, then just continue with the alternate alternate head rolls or half moon rolls. If you're at a desk or on your computer or even on your telephone for a long period of time, and you pick up your head and you find yourself very stiff, this is a really great way and a simple way to just release tension in your neck. If you've been driving and you come to a red light and you feel a little tension in your neck and you feel stress in your shoulders, this is a fantastic way to kind of release the head. Ensure that you're breathing in and out normally. You're going to breathe in forward and exhale backward. Last rotation. You come to center. Inhale and release. We're now going to do shoulder shrugs. So we're just going to pick up our shoulders up and down, up and down, up and down. Alternate shoulders. Or straight up and down. Or alternate between the two. Whatever you choose. Just pick which one you would like to do now. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. For those who want to modify, you can just do very slow shrugs, bringing up and releasing, or you can go as quickly as you want. Just make sure when you bring them up, you're inhaling and exhaling as you drop. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. As you bring it up, I want you to really tuck your head in there and then release the shoulders. This really does bring out and strengthens and stretches the neck here in the back. These tendons that we have in our neck, sometimes we get really tense when we're sitting on our devices all day or watching TV or watching a computer. Last time, bring them up and drop. We're now going to do Sufi grinds. Sufi grinds is just a rotation. Instead of the head, now we're just rotating the upper body. So we're going to bring our body around in a circular motion. We're going to start from the left and bring it around to the right and back. And as you're going around, we're inhaling forward. And as we're going back, we exhale back. So let's do this for 1 minute. Last time in this direction, come to center, and then begin rotating in the opposite direction. And again, inhaling forward and exhaling back. Be present in this moment. Know that you are here for yourself. And even though it's brief, you are doing tremendous work within your body and connecting yourself to the present moment. Forget about what's going on around you. Forget about the list and the to-dos. Forget about the phone calls that you have to make. Be present now in this moment for yourself. You deserve it. You're entitled to it. Reclaim your time. Last time, come to center. Now we're going to do a little stretching. So we're going to bring our legs straight out in front of us. You're going to take your left knee and bring it close, bend it, and then bring your foot up against the inner thigh. I use a pillow to help support my leg. So we're going to bring our arms up above our heads, and we're going to tilt the upper body forward, not curl, but tilt the upper body forward. And wherever you land and you feel that stretch, I want you to bring your hands down. Now it can be here, here, or if you can reach your toes, then wrap your finger around your toe and push on the toe where the sciatic nerve ends. But wherever you land, I want you to stay there for 1 minute, and we're going to breathe in and out deeply through our nose, long deep breaths in and out. And every time you exhale, if you have it on in you and you are able to lean just a little bit more into the stretch, then I invite you to do so. If you're unable to do so, if you feel discomfort, then just sit up and use your mind. Our imagination is very powerful, and we can imagine ourselves doing a lot of these poses whenever we feel like we're unable to do so, and eventually build ourselves up in a way where we can actually do these poses. I'm not a very flexible person, so I work within the limits of what I have, and I invite you to do the same. Honor your body where it is right now. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and let's alternate. Now we're going to do the same stretch on the left side. So bring your left leg out, bring your knee in on your right side, foot up against your hip, arms up, tilt body forward, and wherever you land, just breathe in and out. And as we did on the right side, I also invite you here to lean in, if you have it available to you, on the exhalation when you are leaning forward. If you can lean in a little more on the exhalation. And if you cannot, it's okay. No judgment. You are in your present moment, your present body, and you know how far you can go. You know how far you can push your body. If you have it available to you, then I invite you to do so. But this is your practice, your experience, and so you must honor your individual body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Now we're going to bring both legs out. Bring our arms up above our heads. And now lean forward as far as you can. And we're going to be here for 1 minute. Just stretching out now both legs. You should be feeling this stretch underneath the knees, underneath the hips, in your lower back. You should be feeling a little bit of a stretching throughout this whole process here. The lower part of your body. Just breathing in deeply and exhaling deeply. And again, if you have it on offer, if you have it available to you, and you can lean in slightly more on the exhalation, then I invite you to do so. We're not here for long. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Release and then roll your body up vertebrae by vertebrae. The last thing that should come up is your head. And then I want you to shake out those legs. There you go. It's good. All right, we're going to go on all fours now. And we're going to do a series of cat-cows. So make sure that your arms are in alignment with your shoulders. Knees are hip-width apart. And you're going to inhale and drop the belly. Bring the head up, arch. And then exhale. Curl the back like a cat, like a scared cat. And then inhale, arch. Exhale, down. And you're going to do this for 1 minute. So inhalation up, exhalation down. And as you can see, we are now working on the spine. We're flexing the top and the bottom parts of our spine. A flexible spine leads to a flexible mind. When we're inflexible and we are unable to move, it creates a lot of negative energy, but also it creates resistance to change, resistance to openness. And with resistance comes very sad and dark feelings. So when you open yourself and allow yourself to be just a little vulnerable and give yourself that opportunity for love and openness, you will find that things will shift and change for you. Last one, take a deep breath in. And then just go briefly into baby pose. Now we're going to begin the Kriya. And the Kriya is called the Kriya for Oneness. The reason I picked this Kriya is to kind of help reestablish my connection to the divine source. When you are separated from the divine source, it breeds sadness, depression, anger. When you're connected with the source, it brings love, peace, and guidance. So the first part of the Kriya, we're going to sit with a tall, straight spine. We're going to bring our hands and interlace them together, thumbs to touch, and we're going to rest this mudra onto our lap. We're going to close our eyes and take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. We're going to chant the following phrase. God in me and God are one. God and me and God are one. And we're going to do this meditation, this chant, for 3 minutes. I will mind the time, and you will continue chanting. God and me and God are one. God and me and God are one. You can start softly and then work your way up. But I want you to really feel it in your heart. God and me and God are one. 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 Really feel it from the heart now. God and me and God are one. 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 Really chant it now. God and me and God are one. Give it your all. God and me and God are one. Last time now. God and me and God are one. Take a deep breath in. Hold, suspend the breath, squeeze root lock, anus, sex organs. Be one. Unite yourself with God's love. Exhale and release. Now allow yourself a moment here to get yourself settled. If you need to take a break, I invite you now to pause the video. And if you're able to move on, let's move on to the next step. Now we're going to take the same mudra that we had before, and we're going to place it on our bellies, right here. And we're going to do what is called breath of fire. Breath of fire, we start off like panting like a dog. So, one thing that you should be aware of prior to beginning this breath, if you are on the early stages of your menstrual cycle, or if you are pregnant, then I invite you, instead of doing breath of fire, to do deep breathing. And for everyone else who can do or are able to do breath of fire, I invite you now to stick your tongue out and pant like a dog. You should feel this movement in your diaphragm. It should be a rapid, pulsating movement in your diaphragm. Now close your eyes, go within, and I want you to now bring the tongue back into the mouth and do this same breath just through the nostrils. And we're doing this breath for 3 minutes. And again, if you're on your menstrual cycle or you're pregnant, just deep breathing. Bring that pressure by your diaphragm and just feel the breath in and out. You should feel your diaphragm going in and out as you're doing deep breathing. And if you're doing breath of fire, then you should be feeling your diaphragm just pulsing underneath your hands. We're not here for long. If you find that you're getting a little lightheaded or you're getting dizzy, then I suggest that you stop, take a deep restorative breath, and then return back to breath of fire. Or you can just revert to long, deep breathing. Whatever makes you feel comfortable today. Remember, we are honoring your body. This is not a race. This is a journey, and this is your journey. I'm only here to guide you. Doing great. Keep up the good work. I know this is difficult. I know this is challenging, but you're going to feel so good once you're done. We have less than 50 seconds to go. You are doing fantastic. Keep it up. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Squeeze root locks, anus, sex organs. Release the breath. Release the mudra. And relax. So now we're going to bring the same mudra, our fingers crossed, back onto our lap. We're going to do an O-shaped mouth. And we're going to breathe in and out. And we're only going to do this breath for 1 minute. You're going to close your eyes and go within. And again, breathing in and out through the nose, in and out. Through the round shaped mouth. Expelling all that we no longer need. Expelling everything that severed our ties to the Creator. Keep going. We have left less than 10 seconds to go with this breath. You are doing fantastic. Do the inhalations and exhalations in the same way. Take a deep breath in. Close the mouth. Hold. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And relax. Now we're going to bring our same crossed fingers and now bring our hands to our chest. And we're going to bring our elbows in and we're going to lock our body in really, 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 really tight, like a steel cage. And we're going to take a deep breath in. Hold. Exhale out. Now we're going to do this again. Take a deep breath in. Hold it really tight. Exhale out. Take a third breath in. Tight, tight, tight. Now I want you to turn left. Come center. Turn right. Come center. Hold as long as you can. Hold. And release when you can no longer hold the breath in, and release the mudra. And reclaim and re-expand your body back. And allow the energy to settle. We're now going to move on to the meditation of unwanted thoughts. So we're going to bring our left palm out in front of us and rest the right palm in front. We're going to bring our focus to the tip of our nose. You're going to breathe in through the nose and exhale through an O-shaped mouth, like you're spitting out into your palm. Inhale through the nose, and then exhale through an O-shaped mouth like you're doing a dry spit. We're going to do this meditation for 11 minutes. And as you're doing this meditation, I want you to start to release those preconceived notions, those things that you no longer want to hold on to, that no longer serve you. As you're inhaling, I want you to inhale that positive energy and exhale through that dry spittle, O-shaped mouth breath. I want you to be able to release what no longer serves you. Is it a habit? Is it your way of thinking? Is it a feeling? Is it how you feel towards something or someone? Is it a job that you no longer want to do and you want to release yourself from it? Is it a person that no longer serves their purpose in their life and you want to release yourself from it? Release yourself from these unwanted thoughts. The moment you start to release those unwanted thoughts, and you release it through out of your body, the rest of you will fall into line. The rest will shift. The rest will come in the manner in which it should be once you clear that path. So let go. Take this opportunity now for the next 11 minutes to focus on letting go and releasing those unwanted thoughts that no longer serve you. I will mind the time. I want you now to go within and allow the meditation to work its medicine. mind starts to wander, again, bring yourself back to the word Sat, Nam. Truth is my name, truth is my identity. Let your truth guide you through this process as you release your unwanted thoughts. Last time, take a deep breath in. Hold, suspend the breath, squeeze root lock, anus, sex organ, squeeze, 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 and release. Hold the hands in place. Bring a deep breath in again. I want you to squeeze everything you have because we're about to make the biggest release we can and release the tightness, release the mudra, release everything and allow it all to go in all directions. Just release it out into the world. Let it go. And begin rubbing your palms together, and we're going to end the way we began with the same mudra, pressing it up against our chest in prayer. And we're going to chant the words Sat Nam, because we're standing now present in our truth. Take a deep breath in, exhale out, and we'll chant Sat Nam 3 times. Long Sat, short Nam. Sat Nam. Inhale. One more time. Bring your palms, your mudra, your prayer mudra to the third eye center. And then bow in reverence to all you've done today. Thank you for joining me today. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Boricua Kundalini_BK, where I do yoga for the authentic self.